I was muted. Hope everyone's having a good evening. Can you hear me? It's saying mic is muted, but I think we're good. Anyway, I really love that brown card that Jay made. It was really fantastic. I love the brown with the colors. Let me know if you can hear. I think it was muted and I unmuted it, and I think we're good. But anywho, oh, you hear me? Good. Awesome. It's good to be back. Live again. It's always so much fun. I'm going to go ahead and switch the camera over and go to my desk view. What we're going to be working with tonight, Blossom, you loved it too. Yeah, I thought it was really, really pretty. Very, very pretty, elegant. Um, what we're going to be working with tonight are some embossing folders, which is kind of weird because I was like, I'm going to have to bring some other stuff in, but I'm just going to show you what I've got and what we're going to work with. I have got this scribbled letter embossing folder. It's made by Dina Wakley Media. And it is just a bunch of scribbled, non-readable words. And I think this would be great for kind of your vintage, your grunge type cards or whatever, where you just want some texture and stuff. I think it will be really, really awesome for that. That's one of them. And I'm going to go ahead and put these. This is how I keep my embossing folders. I don't keep that package. I get rid of that. I generally don't keep these either. And then I'll just take a label maker and just put on here scribbled letter. I've got 2 embossing folders, so I'm trying to make sure I put the right tag on the right one. And then I just have a bin, and I have got a ton of embossing folders. I need to count them sometime because I've got a lot. But this is going to be gorgeous, and we are going to be working with it. We've got something very similar. I've got some Better Press papers here, cotton papers here, because we've got a Better Press that we're going to work with as well. Then we have this Soaring, and this is a 3D embossing folder, and we're going to be working with it. And this one has got words on it as well as birds that are soaring, but this one you can actually read, and it's got some really cool. Let me see if I can. I don't know if white would help or no, that would not help at all. Let's make it. I have some brown paper. I think that would help better. Yeah, it says, and I'll just read a little bit of it. This one you can actually read. It's typeset. It says, make yes your favorite word. Do not look down or you will miss the sunsets. Nothing is too small to be alive. Or nothing is too small. To be alive is a precious gift. We are capable of anything. Shine your light, work your magic, be a masterpiece, look for the best, don't dim your sparkle, be outrageous, spread some love everywhere you go. You are a gift to this world. Live your authentic truth. Open your heart. Do not believe everything you think. Make mistakes. Dance on thin ice. Go where your heart feels most alive. Do most of what you love. You carry a world within you. You already possess everything necessary. Anyway, that's about half of it. But you could just tell that this is just awesome. So anyway, we're going to work with that. And then the other piece that we have is a Better Press, and it also hot foils. And it is one of those where you can, stamp them and then run it through the cutting machine with a single press. There are actually 2 separate plates. You've got thanks for always being there, sparkle like you mean it. You have the power, my dear. I'm so glad to know you. You've got this. Have an epic birthday. Thank you truly. No, you matter more than you know. You are simply wonderful. I carry your heart with me. I am holding your heart. Don't be tamed. Thanks for hello friend. So these are the 3 products that we're going to be working with. Yes, very positive, and it's wanting to stick to my mat. And so I thought I'm going to need some things to make some cards with. And so I did take this Colorful Expressions blooms. And I was watching, I don't know if you guys watch Lori and Tom RV Life. I like watching them. I was watching their video and just die cutting out a bunch of things and assembling them. So I'd have some bits and pieces that I can use on my cards. And I was thinking, some tags would be helpful. And so if I can grab them, I'm falling off. And these bits and pieces, I just use scraps. And I've got a bunch of scraps that I've put some tags and stuff together, and just some bits and pieces that we're going to use. But I want to show you guys these embossing folders and just how fantastic they are. So I think I've got something in my mind that we can do here. So let's just start with that out of there. What have I got? My pieces, papers, parts. All right, let us see. I'll tell you what, I'm going to start with, since I showed you the scribbled one first, the scribbled letter, I'm going to start with it. And it is not a 3D embossing folder, so you're going to do your regular sandwich on it. And I've got this pink Simple Stories paper that I think will really be pretty with this. And I've kind of got an idea of what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to lay this down on the scribbled letters, and I'm going to be shuffling things around here. Grab this. And we're going to do a regular sandwich on this. I need to put this underneath there. That thing is chewed up. I bought a new shim and I've already chewed it up. And we'll just get that laid down on there. And that is better. I usually use my magic mat with these. What have I got going on here? I've got something that doesn't belong. Yeah, my D plate. That will not work. That is way too thick. All right. So for the 3D, we're just doing our regular sandwich. I had the D there because I know I was going to need it. And we're going to do multiples of these because they're just too fantastic not to. So this is lovely. And you can see, I don't know, can you see it? See that on there? The scribbled letters. I'm not sure if you can see, if I can get the camera right to show you, but you're going to be able to see it because I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this Hero Arts Hero Hues and I'm going to get a mat so we don't make a mess here. This mat is filthy. This is what I do all the dirty stuff on. Probably need to clean it. Anyway, I'll just lay that on there and that'll help keep my mat clean. But I'm going to bring this so you can see it. Oh, you see it well? Okay, good. Yeah, so I thought I would just lightly, and this is a brand new ink pad. I thought I'd just lightly run it over there and just lighten this up so you could really see it. And we're going to do the same kind of thing with both of them because they're, and the other one will pop more because it's 3D. But I just think that pink and white is just really, really pretty. So we're just going to do a bunch of panels and then we'll see what we do after we get done with it. But anyway, so it's lovely. So you could see this would be really, really fun. And this could work with anything. And I can't really make anything out of it. This just looks like scribbles. I can see, it looks like maybe an O and an F. I can see, this almost looks like Queen or something, but it's really not anything that you can read as far as I can tell. It's just a scribbly little panel, but so, so gorgeous. Anyway, so that's that one. Let's see, let's do some more. Get all my bits and pieces here and let's see what we'll do. I think I've got, I'm about to tip over here. Can I grab some? Okay. I want some, yeah, I'm gonna get some different card panels that we can do this on. I thought I cut some, maybe I've been laying over here on the side. I thought I had cut some like Dune cardstock to use for this, but I'm not immediately seeing it. I've probably piled stuff on top of it. I've got a bunch of stuff on the side here that I can work with, but all right, we'll go with this. We'll just go with these. And we're got, like I said, we've got two embossing folders. So I'm going to just do both of this one, the scribbly one first, and then we'll do two of the other, and we'll just kind of have some fun with it. So we'll get this. You know, I heard you say that you lose things on lives. I think that's just part of live. Losing things, piling things up, and having an avalanche. So that moved on me. So I'm just going to get it tucked in there like that, and then we'll roll with it. I do have some of my inks laying aside here that I thought we could rub over them, some different colors and stuff, so that we can kind of get a real feel for what we're doing here. And we've got this. I don't know if you can see it any better on that or not. But then I brought in my vintage photo and thought we could roll over it with that. And look how fun that is. Oh my goodness. So fun. And this is where I'm thinking kind of the grungy, the, you know, vintage looking, kind of gives it that look there. So I think it's super fun. Hello, Teresa. Welcome. Mail it to me. I have ideas. What are we talking about, Blossom? Whoops, I bumped my camera. Sorry. Yeah, it is good. It is really good. And these are, I think the price point's $14.99 on them. They actually, I think they have a bundle. I can't remember. Um, there might be a bundle with this stuff. I'm not sure, but yeah, these are the embossing folders. You get a lot of bang for your buck, and you can use them over and over and over again. I've got them all linked in the description box, so you can check them out. Of course, it helps me if you do purchase from there, because I get commissions, and it tells Spellbinders will continue to send me stuff. But anyway, I think they're gorgeous. I want to show you this other one because it is different, and it is the 3D. So we're going to do the 3D plate for it. And I don't know if because I was playing a little bit, I don't know if I used all the panels that I was thinking I was going to work with or what. So we'll have to bring some in. This is just white. I just want to give you a look of this one with white. Now, I don't know that you can see it on here, but this has got the typeset, but there are several birds kind of soaring across this panel here. So I brought in a full, this is a, 5.5 by, I don't know, 5.5 by 10 or 8.5 or whatever it is. 8.5, I think, 5.5 by 8.5. And I'm going to use the whole thing in there, and we'll just do the D sandwich on it and run it through. And I will just show you how fabulous this is. And you can use just any color on it. I think I'm going to try, did I put a black one here? Yeah, I've got my black soot here. And you can see all of the raised edges and everything there. But we can run the black soot over it and just kind of bring it to life. I think navy blue would be pretty on here, even though these are birds. I think that would be really pretty. I may have to try that as well. But isn't that fun? Look how it's got the words, and then it's got the birds that are over there. And I'm just lightly kind of rolling across this. It's not going to be perfect. But look at that. Is that not fun or what? Navy blue is always the right choice. I love it. Yes, I love it. So I've got some Cosmic Sky ink sitting here that I was thinking I could use on there, but I think it's really, really pretty. So I'm just going to kind of keep going and just make some panels. I've got, let me grab this color, and let's just do a smaller one. See where I'm trying to position it where I get, a lot of the birds, and we'll run it through and just kind of see what all we have here. Oh, I really like it on that. I think this is alabaster. I really like it on the alabaster, and I've got my black soot upside down there. I'm gonna have it probably all over my fingers and make a mess. I've got a towel here. So I think this would be really pretty with the blue. This is just my Better Press ink. I'm just gonna give it a roll across there and see what we get. It's lovely. Very pretty. So I hope everybody has had a good weekend and survived the weather. We had a pretty good storm on, I guess it would have been Friday night, I think. And during the night, lightning and rain, and we've had quite a bit of wind. And now we've kind of gotten a little bit colder weather. In fact, that's hence why I've got long sleeves and I've got this flannel over it, because it started off warmer this morning and then it got colder, and I was like, oh, I'm feeling a little chilly. So that is lovely. The tornadoes didn't get near you. That's good. Fun to watercolor on too. That's interesting. That would also make great tags. I have tags. I do have tags setting out for that because I had that exactly in mind. I actually have this tag here that I have, and I've got another tag, and I thought these could be really fun. And I've actually taken this and done it in another panel in the brown, and I thought that would be really fun as well. And I could see just kind of paper piecing and making some fun stuff with it. I did do one in the black earlier because I started out with my archival ink, and it didn't go real dark, so I went ahead and put the soot over it. But just I could see just lots of different things doing with it. And so we've got lots of panels. This one has got a little bit more white on there, and there's a little bit of a leaf at the bottom. But I just thought these would be fun. Let's go ahead and do our better pressing. So that we have all of our pieces, and we can do these as well. But let's go ahead and do the better pressing real quick and get these ready, and we'll work with that. Now tomorrow we're going to do better pressing and glimmering on our Monday morning with Mina, and we will be using some more Spellbinders products. I have some more products that I'm going to be using. It's going to be the wedding better press plates. The wedding, it's your wedding day. Better press is what we're going to be working with tomorrow. So lots of good fun new stuff from Spellbinders to work with and to see. And I really enjoy it. I when they asked me what club kits I wanted them to send me, I said better press and glimmer, just to make myself work with these tools that I have, because sometimes you forget to drag them out and play with them. And so I thought if I had commitments with them to work with them, that I would. So I'm going to be working with some of those things. This is some washi tape from Bitty Pitty that she sent, and it's really pretty. It's black, and it's got like a little wavy line on there, but I'm just going to use it to hold down my my panel here, and then we'll do some pressing. And I wonder if, trying to figure out if I can get both of these on this one panel. Oh, my stomach's growling. I just had, while we were watching Jay, I real quick fixed a bacon and lettuce sandwich with mustard and scarfed that down real quick. Yeah, I think we got to go down a little bit. We need to have room to be able to cut them out, I think. Let's go like this. This will give us more room. I think if we go like that. And I was thinking I would do one of them in the bark, because we've kind of got the, the brown themes here. And then I thought I would do the other one in the cosmic sky, so that we'd have some brown and some blue sentiments. So we'll just get those going. Let's see what's going on. You were like, how about all of them? Yeah, I always subscribe to the embossing folder of the month, because I like the embossing folders, and you like to keep a subscription up because it gives you a discount when you purchase things from Spellbinders. So I keep the embossing folder subscription up, and then they asked me about other clubs, and so I chose. I actually get the clear stamp and die of the month, the glimmer, and the better press is what they send me. Apart from my embossing folder that I buy, and I do that so that I can get that discount. But I get all of their core products. I mean, when they come out, they send an email and say, do you want to work with it? And for the most part, I always say yes, please. Now there are some, the Jack of all trades that came out, and I thought, I don't know, because I had so many. And so I kind of skipped that, but I probably should have got that because we're big time gamers. But anyway, but usually I try to work with everything they offer up to me, because I do a video every day, so to keep that content. And that's why I ask people to shop with those links, because them sending you product is all about how much sales you have. If you don't get the sales, you're not going to get the product. So that's just the nature of the business. So anyway, So, you know, I'm promoting it. That's why, so that they'll keep sending me stuff. So here we go. Oh, I got my U in the way there. So that first one, oh, it's going to be okay. Yeah, that's the only thing about going so close to the corners. Ooh, and I got a little piece. You see that little piece of my, where are my tweezers? I've got a little piece of a thread on there, and it made just a little tiny, yeah, a little tiny boo-boo, but it's not enough that I would be too worried about. So I really like that. That turned out nice. So we'll get that out of the way. And of course we could glimmer those plates too. So you used my links and ordered that folder and plate. Well, awesome. Thanks, Jay. I appreciate it. Anywho, but it's fun, and you know, and because I get so much product, I am able to show you guys basically new stuff all the time. I mean, sometimes you'll see things that you've seen before. It's just because I love it so much or whatever. But there's a lot of new content on my channel. So if you're new and you haven't subscribed, I'd welcome you to do that. I'm trying to get to 2,000. So it'd be fun if you could help me do that. So anyway, so that's my story. Yeah, I think they're a great vet. And you can just use them, you know, over and over again. And what they add to your projects is just so fantastic. Embossing folders. I mean, you can do a card, and then you can do a card with an embossing folder, and it's just pow. I mean, it's just so much. It just adds so much more to it, I think. I really like them. So they're kind of my thing. And it's a simple way to do, you know, it's you don't have to have all these fancy techniques and to get really good results. If you've got an embossing folder, you can just add a lot to your, and I'm going to back this up because I'm going to try not to go over the rest of those sentiments. So maybe we won't mess, you know, because my plates are not exactly new. They've got a lot of wear and tear on them. So we'll just, hopefully I got it far enough that I can pop them out. And these are kind of fun because they've got like the die has got like a real wavy edge on it. It's not like a blunt. It's just kind of, you know, kind of a rough edge on it. So that's kind of different. Most of the time they're really squared off. So that's kind of fun to have that. And so now we'll just pull this off and we'll get the other ones out. We'll have some sentiments. So did y'all get your craft roulette card done? You're amazed at how you keep it all organized. It's a system, Jay. I mean, it is a system. I've got, I laid this out here because the Better Press, I do keep there, like the Better Press, I will keep its sheet with it. And then just because I want to be able to see the sentiments and stuff, but I use these sheets for the Better Press. And then, you know, the envelopes for the dies. And I've got the, for this one, I put the picture on the back of it, but usually I'll have a label on there like this. And then I have them sorted by, well, these types of things, the nesting ones, those are over here because they're my most, yes, like a deckled edge. Exactly, Blossom. The nesting ones, I keep them real handy because I use them over and over and over again. But the rest of them, like this would be sorted by flowers or florals. And I have critters and I have words and I have birds and I have, well, if you've seen that video where I created those, or was that alive? I can't remember. I created dividers for my cart so that I could divide them up according to, I need to look at this the right way so I know I'm done, so that I can keep track of them. But dividing them like that has really helped. Now, recently I got sent a laminator, much like T. We got the same laminator, but I took those dividers on that video and I laminated them so that they're good and solid. Hi, Jenny. Welcome. Glad you could join us. So we're just playing with some embossing folders and some Better Press sentiments. The Better Press sentiments, I don't think I told you, it's called Holding Your Heart Sentiments is the name of them. And these are also Dina Wakley. So anyway, so we'll go ahead and get these cut out and then we're going to start pulling some things together. We're 25 minutes in and I haven't made a card. That's unusual for me. Did you guys catch the live last night from LV Handcrafted? I was on there with Jana and Melissa and Lynn, and we were doing the this or that, where you choose a color palette and work with it. And of course, I'm the speedy crafter, so I did both color palettes, and it was fun. Your groups are people, plants, animals, food, objects, builders, and alphanumeric and accents. That's great. I do have food. I think mine says food and drink. And flowers. I think I said words. I've got a miscellaneous. I'm trying to see them. I can't see them all from here, but anyway. And that's my Spellbinders. They're all divided up that way. And then, like for cat scrappiness, I've kind of got them in releases. I'll put like the paper, the stamps, the dies, ephemera in releases together, except for like, then all Easter would be together and Christmas and stuff like that. And they're in a separate area. I try to keep it like that. So anyway, so I have got some brown and some blue. So I think I have what we can work with for these. And we can kind of put together a card. I was thinking that we would use that embossing folder. If you guys don't mind, we'll just keep going here. And maybe put, use this. I really like the tan or the craft with this here. And so I think I'll do it. And have I got it? Oh, I thought I had it upside down for that. No, I don't. Okay. So let's just lay it down in here and run it through. And we'll run that other one through with that. Let's see, what have I got in yellow? Yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay, so this one is the regular embossing folder. So we'll just grab our regular sandwich and run it through. And I have no idea. Is Dawn still here? This Dawn would be, she's really good at what have I got going on here? At this type of product where you're, I don't think I have it. That is not right. Okay, take a minute, get it right. There we go. No, it's not wanting to go through. I must not be straight on there or something. This is the 3D embossing folder. That's why. Hold on, user error. It's the other one that is the regular one. Get that off of there. No wonder it wouldn't go through. It's way too thick. You're cleaning your kitchen while listening. Well, if you have an idea, shoot it out there, because this is, I'm more of a kind of a clean and a floral type. And I do enjoy some vintage. I just don't do it as often. And so, anybody have any advice for me, throw it out there. So, this is this one, and we're going to use this yellow one in there. And we have more than probably what we'll work with tonight, but I just wanted to really give you a good feel for these folders, because they're just so cool. I think I like them. I was excited when I saw. At first, I was like, "What is this?" And I could look. I'm like, "Oh, these are going to be fun." So there's that. All right. So I think that's probably enough things to give you a good feel for it. We'll get all this stuff out of the way. Try to clean up a little bit. I've been doing really good with my organization lately since if you saw my video, I got a new drawer for my desk, and I'm loving it so that I could get stuff off my desk. But right now for the live, I've got a lot of stuff piled on here. So, but that's just how it's going to go. So what do we want? Let's try. Let's see what this looks like on here. It's picking up a lot of green on there, but kind of over. I don't know. I think maybe just the size of it. I don't know. So that's a little bit messy. And where's my rag? I've got a rag handy so I can keep this cleaned off. But I think it's just lovely. It's just lovely. Let's see. We've got brown, and we've got blue, and we've got white. This is Stormy Sky. I think that could be pretty on here. There's that. So look at all of these pieces. It's distressed. Yes, it is. You missed what you were looking for. I'm just in general, this kind of, vintage kind of grungy type look. And then of course this is more of a florally type or whatever, but I'm just going to try and make some things. I think I've only got 2 or 3 card bases here. Well, maybe 4. I don't know. That we can work with. So we'll just, and here's all those panels that I had laid out that I was going to work with and I couldn't find. So we'll put those back. We've got enough here anyway. So we'll just start creating. I had this piece, I've got some scraps here from the Simple Stories that I thought could look really pretty. I kind of had, and I've got some, for instance, I have this, which I have die cut something out of. Border punches would go nice with those as well. Yeah. But I've used up a lot of scrap. I had this, and I thought, well, I could layer that on there and we could do something with it. But, and I had this color, which I liked, and I did die cut out a little tag with that and was thinking that could look, just thinking of what colors I could put with what. And then I have, where did my little box of florals go? I know I showed them to you. They disappeared. There they are. Covered them up with so I thought we could maybe just kind of mix and match and come up with something is what I was thinking. So anywho, we'll just get started and see what we've got. And I think rather than using like a die to cut them down or whatever, I would just use the guillotine so that we don't press away any of the, the run it through and then press down on that. I don't really want to do that. I want to kind of maintain all of it. So anyway, we'll just get started and see what we come up with. So I think this could be pretty with this. And I'm kind of leaning in toward what I am most comfortable with. So feel free to say, no, do something else. I'm going to just, well, first let's start with this one. We'll make this A2 size. It's probably 5.5 already. Let's go 4.25 here. It's close. And this is really fun. This is the Simple Stories vintage. Do I have the cover sheet for this to show you what I'm using? I don't know. I thought I did. Oh, I don't know. It's the Simple Stories collection. Simple Vintage Flower Shop is what it is. It's got a lot of different things in there, including those tags as part of the collage. Yeah, I was thinking that we could kind of collage it all up. And I even have this. I have these in my craft room, and this got on the floor, and I must have rolled over it. And I thought, well, I could, kind of cut up bits and pieces of that and add it to it as well. So just kind of thinking different things. And I thought I could use this for a layer. I like to use the scraps up, is what I like to do. So we could do that. We'll just throw some stuff down and see what happens. The paper is beautiful too. Yeah, it is. It really is. Has the dingo. Was this the one I cut or did I cut the other one? Let me look at the size. I think this is it. 4.25. Yeah, this is the one I cut down. This one's bigger, but it has the bingo on there and there's some floral and some, looks like dictionary. It's got some musical notes. Just lovely. Fun. But I thought they could kind of go together. So let's see, on what size is this? We can trim that down a little bit. Let's go ahead and lay this down. And you could also poke holes from the back and make it 3D punch through appearance. Oh, wow. That's a cool idea. That is a cool idea. Yeah. See, you guys are so creative. Sometimes I come up with some really good ideas, but for the most part, I'm pretty simple. I get a lot of nice things that make it easy to make cards, so that's helpful. But sometimes I'm thinking outside the box like that. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Blossom says I inspire you guys. Well, I appreciate that. I try. And I have fun. That's the main thing, just trying to have some fun with it. And that's what it's all about. Just having fun. Go here and make sure we got. Go to there. Just trying to get a little edge on here. Hopefully we can do it. It's already 4, so I think it'll be. Yeah. So I don't know. Do you guys use your scraps like this? Oh, I feel like with all those pieces, Shanna's going to make 10 cards in 3 minutes. I might, but I think the part of my problem is I'm kind of hesitant tonight because I'm like, but yeah, I usually can crank them out pretty quick. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's just my thing. So anyway, mercy. So the kids all came. I told Pat he'd been gone all week, and I said, I always make a big meal on Sunday and everybody comes. And I said, I don't have anything big in the refrigerator because I feed, both my daughters and their husbands, and the grandkids, they eat different stuff anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then my sister comes and her son comes, and he didn't come today, but today her granddaughter came. And so I told Pat when he got home, I said, I don't have anything to feed these people. And so he said, well, we'll just have to go out to eat. So after church, we went out to the Mexican restaurant. And so that was nice. We all got to be together, and I didn't have to cook and didn't have a mess or anything like that. So that was fun. But that's what we do every week after church, is we all get together. That was kind of a tradition that my mom had started. When we were younger, we would go to Mom's house after church, and everybody would come together. And so, my mom, it'll be almost 3 years in September that my mom has passed. And I took up the tradition of that after she passed away, and I do the Thanksgivings and all that and everything. So we get together. We're a pretty tight family. We get together every week, and I'm going to have glue because I got glue. I'm going to have glue all over my desk, but we do that every week, and it's just a good thing. So, but it was nice not to have to cook. But I don't mind cooking, and I do a lot of crock pot cooking. So it's super simple. Any pieces too small to use, you toss into a confetti box. Oh, that's a good idea. Your people stamps or ephemera would be cute as well. Yeah. Are you talking about the simple stories ones? They've got some people things on there, but anyway, yeah. So we've got just a little bit. It looks like I need some more glue there. Just a little bit of that green. I wish probably should have cut it down smaller so we'd had more of that green showing because it's really pretty, but I think it looks nice, and we're kind of coming together. And I've got all these little floral elements that we could add on here, and I think it could be pretty. We could go with kind of the neutral ones on this, and I think that could be really pretty. And then we could add one of those sentiments on there. We could also bring in, some other pieces for interest. So let's just look and see what we've got. We've got a lot of tags over here and some interesting things. I've got stuff piled up here on the side that I'm trying to grab at. But this set had a lot of tags and different things in it as well that you could add to or whatever that are real interesting. And just lots of bits and pieces. I've worked with this a lot. You guys are probably getting tired of seeing it. We could fussy cut out that butterfly or whatever. But I think I'm going to kind of work through some of these floral arrangements and see if I can't make it. Doily piece on it. Great idea. Great idea. So, yeah. So should it be just kind of a random one, or should I cut like this circle part out that kind of looks, I'll cut it out and then we'll decide whether we want to do that or not. That is a great idea. And I don't know if we want it really big or let's just start here. And then we can cut it down as we need to. That way we kind of have a big piece. Yeah, I thought that would be kind of fun on there. That is a great idea, Jenny. Thanks for reminding me that I had that. Randomly tear it is what Blossom is saying. So like that. It's kind of random. Should we put it underneath our floral arrangement? Yeah. Oh, I love that idea. Such a good idea. How's that look? Yeah, very nice. Okay, and I see that you're saying under the floor. Well, see, that's why I need you guys. I kind of was thinking about that. That's why when I looked down and I thought, oh, I've rolled over that doily, I thought, well, I think this will go with it. So I think it'll be fun. Just get some glue on here and get it laid down. Okay, so my husband went, our neighbor has a pool table. And so he went, they played, oh, I have two of them here. Well, look at that. We've got plenty to work with here. Anyway, so he's like, I'm going next door to play with a neighbor. Actually, they're around the corner. He does that. He's like, what do you got going on tonight? You got a live? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, okay, I'm going to go to the neighbors. So that works out fine. Then the house is quiet. And I don't have to worry about him coughing or making racket. There we go. I'll get that laid down on there. I think that looks really pretty. Love it. Great idea. And then if we can just kind of arrange these on here. And we can bring in some other, I have some other ones that could bring in some other colors too. Just looking to see what all we've got. I just assembled these while I was watching a YouTube video. I think that teal would look nice on there because of that paper. I sometimes struggle with clustering, so here's some pink. All right, let's go with that. I just need to build like a cluster with these and see if we can get them laid down on here. So what's the chat saying? Make the flowers pop. Yeah. A busy Sunday. Yes. Love all the textures. That's awesome. Let's see. Dawn. Sorry, I should have been paying closer attention from the beginning. It's been a day. So my brain checked out earlier today. Yeah. No problem. I completely understand. I don't have any. I ran out of my tape runner. I actually have shutting stuff in the drawer here. I've actually got some double-sided tape here. I'll just put down here. It'll give me an area just to start clustering this up. If I can get it pulled off of there. I don't have any fingernails right now, so my stomach is growling. So the wind is still moving a little bit out there. You can kind of hear it howling around. So, but I think we're out of the risk for anything for now. There we go. All right, now I've got that, and I was going to kind of tuck that in behind like that. And then just try to start kind of clustering these together. Put some glue on the back of that to kind of hold it. And we can cut some stems off too. I don't want to get it laid down on there yet, so let's see what we can do. I think it's coming together. It's getting stuck to my table here. You're under a tornado watch, Jenny? It was hailing lightning about 10 minutes ago. Oh my gosh. Trying to get your car ready to go to the garage this week. I know you have been without your car. I don't know how I guess you have to rely on others to get you around, but I don't go very many places anymore. I mean, I really don't, which is crazy. I mean, we travel and stuff like that, but I mean, just generally during the week, I don't go anywhere. I go to church, and I go to the elementary school to take my grandson to preschool. And that's about it. I don't really go anywhere. I'm going to get this laid down on here. I think that's pretty. I've got some more of these that I can kind of add in this area. We could kind of pop some of them up and give a little bit of dimension here. Let's add some. Did I get that low enough? Yeah. We'll add some dimension on that. Kind of tuck these in. Yeah, your other half. Yeah, that is rough. I know last night when we did that live with LV, Jana had said, hey, just a heads up, we are under a tornado. And she said it's supposed to hit when we're doing this live. And so, we kind of was checking with her, how's the weather doing out there? How's it going? But she said it wasn't too bad. I mean, they had some little bit of trees down and stuff. That looks lovely. Ooh, look at that. This is the back side of that. Wouldn't that be pretty on there? Oh my goodness, it happened to flip over. I think that would be lovely on there. I feel like we need some twine or something. Let me see what I've got. Just pull my bins out. There's some pink. It's running away. Yeah, we could put that on there. I think this is coming together. Yeah, I just never know, what direction I'm going to head in until I get there. So you just never know. I think that's really pretty. So you guys are pretty quiet tonight. Has everybody gotten over the time change? I'm telling you, I think it takes me a good week to get over it. I was sleeping on the couch this afternoon taking a nap, and I got off, and I've never really been a big napper, but lately I've been napping, and I told my husband, I said, why am I so tired? And I think it's just trying to get over that time change. It takes me a minute to get over that. So this one's probably very girly and florally. It's kind of my style. So it wasn't where I thought I would go with this, but we have plenty of other opportunities to do something. And I don't know where my sticky scissors are. I don't like to use my good scissors on sticky stuff. So they're laying somewhere underneath the pile, but we'll use our big Tim Holtz scissors on there. You could also decoupage a pretty napkin over those embossed panels. Oh yeah, that'd be pretty. Lala was doing some decoupaging, and I just laid that down on my mat with that foam tape exposed. That wasn't very smart. She was doing some drawers that she was decoupaging, and it was lovely. And I was thinking that I needed to get some rice paper so that I could do some of that because I thought it was really fun. So what else do we need to add to this? We've got, of course, we can add a sentiment. But do we need to add some more layers? Because that's where I never know if I have enough layers on there or if I should stop. I really like the doily behind there, but what else do you think you could? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just looking to see what else we have that we might want to add. These are all the stickers that came with this kit. That we could add on there. This one's kind of fun. Might be kind of fun to maybe kind of add that on there. Let's pick a sentiment for this. I think we should use the brown since we have the brown florals on there. This one says, "I am so glad I know you." If it wasn't the time change that got me, it was the lunar eclipse. Crazy stuff seems to always happen when one is near, and you went on vacation. Yeah, I forgot about that. That could have been as well. So I think I like that. Should I put it here? I think I like it down here. Where are my thin film strips? I had them out the other night, and I don't remember what I did with them. All right, we'll just go with this. Do you guys ever pick up the foam from the dollar store? I do. Time changes never bother you? Oh, they do me. I'm telling you what, I don't know what it is. I love it because I want it to be light, darker in the summer, I enjoy that, especially, those that golf, it's nice to be able to go out and golf after work and, stay out there and everything. Thank you, Dawn. So I love it, but it just seems like it kicks my butt for the first week anyway. So what else do we have? Anything else we need? I think it looks pretty. You think it's done? We're 50 minutes in. I guess we need to move on. So I'm going to call this one done, and we'll just keep going. We'll just go and see what we come up with. I kind of want to work with this. And I don't know where I'm headed. I'm going to bring in a card base, and I think I'm going to start with this. And look how gluey my desk is. I've gotten glue everywhere. I'm just going to get this laid down on here, and we'll start with this. So we'll grab the glue. You heard your tummy girl, so I grabbed barbecue and a brunch sandwich and a bunch barbecue on a bun sandwich with cheese. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds real good. Now we had since we went out for dinner, I was like, and Pat was in and out. I was like, well, we've got. When he got home, he'd been gone all week. He left Wednesday and he didn't get back till Saturday night. He officiates track and he was gone. And when he got home, I said, "Are you hungry?" And he said, "Yes." So I made biscuits and gravy last night, and it was delicious. And we had some left over. So I told him, I said, "You can eat the leftover biscuits and gravy." I said, "And I've got some bacon in the refrigerator that I had already fried up for the kids. I'd made them eggs and bacon for breakfast one day." And I said, "And I'll just warm that up and have a little bacon sandwich." So that's all I had. So that's why my stomach's growling, I'm sure. I'll get something. I was just eating it real quick, watching Jay's live. So I'll get something later. We like to have a little party tray to snack on sometimes. We don't usually eat late, but sometimes when he's been gone a lot, we'll do something like that. His mom always did that. My mom, we did that too. We always had like little family parties with little snack trays and stuff. And so we've always carried on that tradition with our kids. And we enjoy that. So should I use, no, I feel like I need a layer between there. And this is where I wanted to kind of layer some colors. And so you guys can help me with that so that we can just kind of layer some stuff up. I really want to kind of really mismatch it and come up with something. So I don't know what, but you guys can help me figure out how to best do this kind of vintage look or whatever. And I like this panel. That's kind of neat there too. Wow, we could kind of cut this down. I don't know. This is where I need your help, is how we layer these things up. You always snack on Sunday Night Lives with you and Papa Smurf. You had Chinese takeout last night. I thought we were going to have Chinese takeout today because a lot of times when I don't plan a meal, the kids will say, "Let's do," because we have a Chinese place here in town, and they're like, "Let's do Chinese." And so I thought they'd want to do that, but they decided today that they were going to go to the Mexican to eat. So that's what we wound up doing. And so it was good. It's always good. We have some great Mexican restaurants here in town. So, and I love them. I could eat Mexican food or pizza. Those are my things. I'm going to go smaller on this, go 1.5. And I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just cutting. That's probably 5.25. I don't know. Go with that. You had a sandwich too. Looks like it's the night for sandwiches. Rip that arch in half and use it to be an off the page accent. So what did this arch? I'm going to rip it in half. This one, or did I have it? Or this arch? That could take the embossed panel. You could take the embossed panel and tear it in half. Place it under the image panel, like this. Just tear it. And you're talking this, or are you talking this? Green arch. It could go with that. There's some green on there. The outer one. This one. Okay, so you're talking about that. Just like ripping it in half and then doing like something like that with it, or what do you? Okay. And then I think we could kind of tear this and have, okay. And then kind of tear this thing and have kind of a, I don't know, you guys might be saying, no, don't do that. See, this is where I need you guys' help. I usually like, when I do this, what I come up with, but it's just kind of like that getting from point A to point B. And I don't know if we want to do kind of like, does this go underneath? We could kind of do like that. And then what I do with this? Does this go on top here, or does this go here, and then this goes on it like this? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we're doing. So let's see what else. Let's go ahead and bring in some of this too. Let's just grab this piece here. All right, I'm gonna do this, and you guys can say yay or nay or whatever. And I think, oh, and this is, again, we have two of them. So we can get rid of that. Rip it diagonally. This diagonally or this? I don't know. I'm going to lay this down and you tell me what you want to rip diagonally. You have to be more specific. I'll be ripping everything. Yes, what Blossom said. So am I ripping the Dune vintage photo panel? The bird piece. Okay, very good. See, that's what I need. I need you guys to tell me what to do. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're going to go like this and rip it diagonally. Out like that. There we go. And then we have this. Oh, that looks really cool. Oh, let's see. All right, do we want this on here like this? And then we have this here. And are we doing it like this? Or do we want to have it like this? On top or on bottom? It's very interesting. Yes, then lay into Anna bottom corners. Yes, then lay into Anna bottom corners. Anna bottom corners. Should we do like this? And like this? I'm not sure. Yes, then lay into Anna bottom corners. Or do we do like this? How about that? That's kind of fun. Perfect? Is that perfect? Okay. All right. Well, let's get this laid down and we'll just see what we can do. Oh no, I lost my computer. Did I lose you guys? What has happened? Oh. Okay, sorry. I think Anna was supposed to be a line. I don't know. Align it with the corners. Okay, I see. Yeah. Okay, so I'll line this one with this corner. And then, ooh, I think we tuck it underneath that. What do you think? I think I like that. Don't read the recommended comment. LOL, it was a massive of typos. Oh, that's funny. I think I like it like this, laying underneath there. And then we'll get this laid down and then we'll put that over. I think I know what you guys are meaning. I'm beginning to grasp it a little bit. So, we'll get that laid down on there. I think that's going to look cool. So we've kind of got like a border on there. That was a great idea, you guys. And then we can lay this. How do we want to lay that? Is it too big? Should I tear some more of it off or just kind of lay it across there like that? It's collage, yeah. Yeah, we do ignore typos. I have a lot of typos, and I never was like that. And so we could use this piece like that, or we can use this piece. So I feel like I think I'm gonna, all right. We need more stuff. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get this laid down. I have no idea if this is what you guys are wanting me to do or not, but I'll get it laid down on there. Like that. And then should we do something with this? I don't know. What do you guys think? Use the piece, the backwards piece. This one? The backwards piece. Add faux buttons. Oh, that'd be cool. Do I have any faux buttons? Let me think. I have real buttons. I could put real buttons on there. Let's see. We also have, we have some pieces here we could do. So we could add some pieces. I don't know if this, I think that kind of looks neat. What do you think? I can find some buttons because I think I do have some buttons I can get. The older I get, the less I care about punctuations or typos. And it shows my daughter is going to be a teacher drives her crazy. Oh yeah. Oh, I know that. I'm the same way. I'm like, oh, well, and you know, these cell phones, um, nobody even finishes their, you know, their sentence or anything. And we've gotten, and it's, and you understand what, for the most part, you understand what they're saying, unless you get a really, really good typo. I've sent my daughter some typos that have been some whoppers that she's like, what did you just say? And I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I just say? Anyway, but they know better than that. So I think that could be really pretty on there. I like that. I am going to get a button because I think that sounds really fun. And I think we'll lay this on there. And we've kind of got a vintage look, but with bringing the flowers in, kind of, and we've got one that's going to be hidden back there, but this kind of lends a little bit to my style to bring that in and to have that on there. I love it though. I think it's really fun. You guys have great ideas. The keyboard is so small on your phone and your fingers are fat. My dad always says, I fat fingered it. I'll be like, did you mean to call me? And he's like, oh, I fat fingered it. He'll tell me that all the time, that he fat fingered it. I don't know. All right, I'm going to step away for just a minute and grab my sewing thing and see if I can find some buttons. I know where some buttons are right off the top of my head, but it's in a kit that I'm not allowed to show yet. So I can't use those, and they would be perfect for this. And you're blind, yes. I hear you. And I don't know. This is just a bunch of junk. So, you know, we could bring a button in or something. And it's total chaos. Everything's, I think I kind of like it there. Everything's kind of just tangled up in here, and we've got a, this is kind of a blue colored button. Here's a smaller button. We could do a couple buttons. Probably even layer them up. I don't know. Let me see if I can find something a little bit flatter that would be less cumbersome on the part. I don't know. So there's a blue one. That one's kind of fun. That one's kind of fun there. Bigger one. What is on that? That one's got like something in the center of it. I think I like that one. Could do that. Do I need more than one? Put button in the upper left. So up here. The upper left corner. Oh, other left, huh? So we could do a couple. Just one button or two? I have some smaller ones too. Here's a little one. Here's a little one. You like the bigger one or the little one? Those are kind of cute. All right. I don't know if I have any twine that I can run through there or not. I'm really, there we go. There we go. Get some scissors. I don't know if you guys can see me doing a backflip on my chair here trying to, I don't know, I feel like we need to kind of sew, you know, put some twine through it. 2 is fine. Should they both be smaller? I was thinking a big one and then a small one. I don't know. Just weave this through. See what happens. We're only going to get 2 cards made tonight. I've got all these panels though. Oh my goodness, so much fun. We could probably, I don't know, bring some more of those in. I don't, I like this though. This is fun. All right. So I'm just going to do that and maybe tie a bow in it or a knot in it or something. And then we'll leave kind of a little bit of it hanging there. And just cut it off. Got that. We can do the same with this. I can get it through there. It's a little bit thicker. See if I can separate it. Well, my husband's home. He's coming in. I hear the door opening. So he'll be like, "You still on there?" He said, "I'll be quiet when I come in." So anyway, we'll just get this one in there like we did the other one. Maybe. Let's see. You have it perfectly. I was responding to your question on the second button. Oh, okay. Smaller second button. Okay, good. Yeah, I just felt like 2 different sizes would be fun. Now I don't have my glue gun plugged in. I think a glue gun would be best for getting these buttons stuck on there. I gotta get a drink. But I can put some sticky tape down and then put some glue down and hopefully that'll hold them. Getting a little froggy here. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Now I'm sneezing. Holy moly. Sorry about that, you guys. Got all the issues going on. Okay. So let's get these out of the way. Ooh, I like how it's come together. Now I've got this that could be fun on there too. We could put it over here. I don't know. Why am I feeling like I need to cover that up? Do I just need to let that all kind of hang out there? I kind of like that. We've also got this. We could bring it in. Go with that. I could tuck that in. Am I getting carried away? I kind of like it. I'm going to add it. I think the more the merrier. Okay. Leave it. Oh, thank you. You're loving it too? Oh, well, thank you. I think it's coming together. I think it is. I'm going to clip this just a tiny bit because it was wanting to bend on me. And I'm going to tuck it in. Do you guys watch, oh gosh, now I'm not going to think of her name. Shoot. She's big into scrapbook.com and she does all these clusterings. I can't think of her name. Shoot, why can't I think of her name? I watch her all the time. Anyway, she does a lot of clusterings, and I've been trying to watch her to kind of improve on my clustering. Yeah, it is amazing what layers can do. Jamie Pate is her name. Do you guys ever watch her? She does a lot of YouTube posts with just pictures of things that she's made, and then she does classes where you can buy like her kit, and she'll have like a class. But I've been watching her. That's kind of fun. And then we've got some sentiments here. We've got thank you truly. I kind of like you have the power, my dear. That's kind of fun. We could bring in a blue one. We've got things will work out. That's kind of neat. These are neat sentiments. Don't be tamed. That's kind of fun for it. You've never heard of her? Yeah, it's Jamie Pate. I'm holding on to your heart. You matter. I think I'm going to do this don't be tamed because I feel like this, it kind of goes with my inability to put stuff together like this because I'm trying to remain too tame. And I think that this would be a good sentiment for that. So I think I'm going to add that. I'm just not sure if that's where it goes. If it goes here, get that little piece there. I kind of like it up there on the brown. We could do it down here. It goes with the truck. Okay. put it up there. Yeah, and it is. I don't know if you can see that little decal edge, but that's definitely what that is, Blossom. So we'll get that laid down on there. We've been an hour and 10 minutes. How's everybody doing? There we go. I think it looks pretty. So we've got a couple cards going on here, and we've got a big old gluey mess on my desk, and we've done some layering. I think I'm doing pretty good with that layering there. So we didn't work with this, with a lot of the birds and stuff. We've just got a little bit there, but see how they're kind of, how birds kind of fly in that triangle or whatever. And then this, and then we have our little tag that we could have worked with. Anyway, fun, very, very fun. So it's fun to watch the style of cards since I never make them. Yeah, I need to make more. I need to do it more often because I have the things, so I can do that. I kind of like this with this. I like these colors together here. Let's see if we can put something together. You guys good to put something together with this? Make a third one? Is everybody good with hanging around? In my mind, you see a murder of crows. Oh, that's funny. Let's see what I can find. I've got a lot of this stuff and I've been trying to get through it. So let's see what we can find. Here is the page that has all of the stuff on it that I was looking for to show you earlier. This is the kit, the Simple Stories kit, which you've seen it. I've showed it on my channel before. I know you've seen all that. So trying to find some with a little bit of blue or something that we could go with. And we have all of these things. I mean, we've got like all these bits, where you could cut that off and, kind of add this stuff with it. That might be fun. It's kind of fun. Let's look at that. Just going to get crazy here. Here's another one. This one, I'm sitting on it. So this is another fun page that I think could be fun with that as well. Now we have the brown on the back. Could do that. I'm thinking, all right, let's figure out what we did with the paper trimmer. Okay, it's covered up. Just go with the flow and don't overthink. I think that's my problem. I get to overthinking it and I'm just like, oh, is this right? Should I do it this way or that way or whatever? So I think we could even do this. Cut that. We could even stick that on there. Just have some fun stuff on there. And then I feel like, now this is like a library book paper. I feel like that's something. Now we did have this, and I don't know, because I'm using all the pink, and I think it's just because I gravitate towards it, but I think that could kind of be a nice little cluster there. I think I'm going to do that. Can't seem to get out of my comfort zone, can I? I like it though. It speaks to me. You overthink it as well, Jenny. Oh, geez, I'm telling you, I am the overthinker. Look at this on the back. Isn't that cute? That's just the back side of this pink paper. And I think it's really cute. Yeah. Yeah. If you want something overthought, I can do it for you. Believe me. This is fun. I'll tell you, the last few times I've sat down to craft, I have had a lot of fun. I don't know, last week I was going through this, I'm not in the mood to craft, I was like, I'm just not feeling it. I'm not wanting to do it. And I was just kind of like, what's going on here? Am I, do I need to quit doing this or whatever? And I was thinking about that. And I was like, I don't know exactly what's going on here. But since then it's come back, I guess. So I'm enjoying it again. But the last couple days I've had really fun with what I've been working with. So Rows, not else. Emboss that rows page with your folders first. This one? Okay. Yeah, that'll be fun. There we go. Lots of ideas. Well, we've got the scribbles on this, so I'll use the birds on this and we'll just go with that. Is that okay? I think that'll work. So we got to get all of our pieces parts here. I'm trying to find the plates. They have disappeared. They're there. Okay. The gray plate. It's always funny on Sunday night because I make such a mess on my lives, and then I have to quickly clean it up so that I can get ready to make a mess in the morning. So, because I go live in the morning as well, so I'm like, get one mess cleaned up so I can make another one. And I totally am not prepared at all. Emboss the Libra card with the bigger font folder. Library card. I was like, what? Okay, there we go. Cool. Should we run some black over it or some blue and see if we can get some color on it? Typos, yeah. Let's do that. Let's get some color on it. What do you think? I'm gonna do it. Well, we've got that. Maybe I should have done that. The tan. This one is embossed already. Oh, I should have done tan. Oh, well, too late. I think it's gonna be all right. Do we want to put that on there? That's really interesting. We have this color, which is that's too much. Okay. We have some leaves. Good call. Angle the tag. Oh, very good. So put this down like that. We'll angle our tag. And then we'll, ooh, that's going to be cool. All right. I like it. I like it. Let me think. I thought I had a piece of vellum. I thought that would kind of be nice. Oh, I know what we'll do. Let's, we'll just keep going with the flow here. And maybe we'll put some of this. I don't want to put too much down because I want to show that. How does that look? I got distracted by email and that pink card is fantastic. Oh, never mind. The angle tag looks nice. Twine, maybe. We need some twine. And you all know my opinions on pink florals. I think I'd rather have this over here. I don't know. What do you guys? Is it coming together? Twine. Let me get some twine. What do I have? Oh, I got all the things. So should I put the twine through here? Is that what I should do? All right, let's kind of start laying this stuff down and see what we can come up with. I'm going to start with this. Hey, I didn't see Pam in here tonight. I was thinking of Pam because when you don't pay attention to the chat, she likes to kind of use all caps and get you to pay attention to the chat. And I was just thinking about her. I don't think I've seen her. Have you guys seen her tonight? Hopefully she's doing okay. All right, we'll just get an edge on there. Anyway, oh, look at that. Of course, it's backwards, but what do you think about that? If I wind up in purgatory, I'm sure it will be a maze of pink florals. Oh my goodness, I kind of like that, even though it is backwards. All right, we'll go ahead and go with what we had and just kind of keep all that. No, purgatory is all dirt and wind. Well, let's not wind up there, Jay. Let's not wind up there. Okay, there we go. All right, so we have our tag, and we've got, there is a railroad and a run down. Oh, yeah. I don't know what we're talking about there, but all righty. So we've got some twine. Shack. Railroad and a rundown shack. Are we talking about the movie? Oh, Purgatory, Colorado. Oh, okay. I actually like the twine on there. That looks really good. All right, we'll get this laid down. We're going to lay it down. Hello, Ann. Welcome. We're just playing around with a bunch of embossing folders, and I'm taking the advice of the chat on what I am making. So we are just having a good play, and we're just mixing it all up and trying to add some interesting things that aren't normally my forte to this. So that's what we're doing. And it's actually turning out pretty nice. I'm liking it. I'm having fun. And we're making some cards. What else do we have in here? Don't want to get too carried away. I think that's too much. I think that looks good. Tuck that in there. All right, let's get this. I only put 1 or 3 petals of the blue flower die in the upper left corner. Okay, so 1 or 3 petals of the blue flower die. So you're saying like this? Like that? Bottom right now. So we're going over here. Like that. And then cut it off. Oh, that way we can see our lace. I see. Yeah. So should we just do like that and just kind of cut it off? Okay. All right. That's what we'll do. Alrighty. I like it. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. I think I want some on that too. I'm going to try and get 3 of them on there. Autocorrect. Yeah, I like that. I like it. Good idea. It's getting very interesting. And then we'll just cut off what's hanging over. You guys are helping me a lot. Like I said, I've been trying to work on clusters and get better at them. And so I appreciate the help. So what did I have? I have some more. I can't this panel now. I have some more leaves we could put down. Would that be better? Or should we put some over here? No? What else do I have? I'm just looking. Oh, thanks, Dawn. She said it turned out lovely. So I was just looking to see what else I have. We could tuck another flower in or something. I don't know. Here's one that has some white on it. I think it looks pretty. I think it's turned out really pretty. Do we need that or not? You really like this one, Jay? Thanks. Maybe we don't need that. Put it there. You could bring this one in. Okay, I think we're good. You like it with more foliage? So like add this one down in there too. And just make it look a little bit more full. I think if I get it laid down in there right, I like it. That's kind of fun. All right, let's do that. Oh, and you did miss his live, and the brown card, Jay, was my favorite. He made 2 cards and cut your other twig and add a few pieces instead of the whole twig. Gotcha. Anyway, he made 2 cards, and the brown one I think was most of us. I think we like the brown one. I don't know. I think there were some that liked the other one as well too, but I thought the brown one turned out really, really pretty. It was my fave. Yeah, that looks good. So, but yeah, so you did miss this live. You can go back and watch the replay though. We always appreciate that. Okay. All right. We could probably tuck this one in. I don't know why I think I need to. I'm just wanting to tuck it in. I don't know. We'll leave that off. Okay. So I think that looks pretty good. And we can add a sentiment to it. So we've got, you have the power, my dear. I like that one. Thank you, truly. Thanks for always being there. Sparkle like you mean it. You're simply wonderful. I carry your heart with me. Things will work out. You've got this. They're on his Instagram if you want to see the cards. And you matter more than you know. I like that one. Left side, a third of the way from the top. I think I got it. That looks like about a third of the way. Great minds think alike. Awesome. Well, I just stuck it down there and that was right where you recommended it. So let's go ahead and put some foam tape on it and get it laid down on here. You guys, thanks for joining me this evening. I always have so much fun crafting along with you guys and just the chitty chat and everything. And so it's fun. There we go. I just got that little edge on there. These are super cute. So, and I've got all these little pieces. I had cut this simple stories out because I thought we could almost tuck it on here, you know, but I'm not going to now, but I thought we could almost tuck that on there and it would add a little bit of extra interest to it or something, you know, like that. Anywho, so let's recap on what we've got. And I still have several pieces and we'll look at the panels. I've got several sentiments left. I don't know what came in this box, something, and I just kept it. And so I've got several little pieces. I still have quite a bit of the simple stories papers left, but we'll kind of recap. Which one was our first one? I think this was our first card. And I used I get my panels here so we can talk about them. If I can remember what they're called. Where's the other one? Who knows? Okay, I don't know. I have 2 embossing folders somewhere. I'll just pull the panels out. So we had the soaring, and then where did the other one go? I've got everything stacked up everywhere. Let's see. I was cleaning things up. Okay, here we go. So we have the scribbled letter, which was on the first card that we've got here, and it's just scribbles. You can't really identify any words that are on there. And we have I use the Holding Your Heart Sentiments, which is better press for all of these. And I use the Simple Stories paper pack. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you for this. And then I brought in a die set that I've had for a while. That is, I just hit my camera, sorry. Colorful Expressions Bloom with these big, good night, Dawn. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you in the morning. So I used that for this card. And then we also had the Soaring, which is the, this embossing folder here, I'm showing it to you big so you can see it. It has the birds on there, and we used it and we kind of ripped it up and included it on this panel. Some more of those floral elements, some more of the sentiments. We used just a leftover remnant piece and put on there and added some buttons with some twine on that one and the Don't Be Tamed sentiment on there. And then for this one, we used that panel again, and then we used the embossing panel for that. We embossed this as well and put some ink on it and some florals. We've got the doily on all 3 cards. And then I have got all of these other panels that we played with that I can make additional cards out of. So these are some super fun. I've got these embossing folders and the press plate and the die set linked in my description box below so you can check it out. But I appreciate you guys all watching and for contributing and helping me to assemble these cards. So I appreciate you. And they're saying that they hope Arthur recoups. Aw. Well, thanks, Gloria. I appreciate it. Anna, thanks. Glad you could join us. Thank you, Jenny. Appreciate your input, everyone. And I hope that you have a great week ahead. And we're just going to wrap it up. So thanks for watching and take care. Bye-bye.